Greetings. How is everybody? No, not you. She said no. She said no. So, what are we dealing with? Or what are we not dealing with? That's the best part. Some things you just don't want to deal with. There's no need to deal. You got to ask sometimes, what's it like to need? And I mean, we all know what it's like to need. Let's face it. Me personally, I have needs. Did you hear Jimmy Kimmel got kicked off the air? Amazing. Oh, yeah, needs. So I guess Jimmy Kimmel needs a job. That's what it is. I don't know if he'd make a very good healer or not. So, however, yes, focusing on success, that will be the thing. Because some things we don't need. We certainly don't need groups of individuals trying to sacrifice earth angels. We can't focus on that. That's a distraction. And they're going to be so wrapped up in karma that I don't want to deal with any of that. I just don't. I don't have any desire to deal with groups caught in group karma. Now, the thing is being able to decipher who's who in the world of dharma and karma. So what we know is it's an individual with a light that has now attracted a bunch of individuals who just made the wrong decisions. They just made the wrong decisions, and we've all made the wrong decisions at times. At times, we've all made the wrong decisions at times. Very, very true. However, in this situation, it looks like God got involved, huh? Isn't that what y'all are saying? Didn't God get involved? So what's the beautiful part to that? Well, number one, that means God showed up in someone's life, and people aren't going to understand that because their thoughts control their reality. And yes, 11, 29, 97, we want to run those numbers. Yeah, I got a flashy light thingy, and it does, instead of erasing my mind, it gives me messages. So I hear there's an earth angel out there surrounded by angels. Where is that individual? I'm looking for that individual. That's what it is. Right? And I mean, I know that there are confirmation. What do we got? 2:55 on the clock. I know we have a lot of individuals who, I mean, let's face it, angels show up in your life. That'd scare the shit out of some people. It would. Especially when I'd see the write-up from the readers that, now the gang stalkers and whatnot, they're all being watched on the spiritual watch list and things. Is that shit true? Is that true? They got some bumps in the night. They got some things going bump in the night. It's okay. It's quite all right. It's not that big a deal. There will be plenty of reasons for people to drop down into the vibrations of fear. And we can't worry about that. There will be plenty of reasons, because I mean, that's hell. If you look at the planes of light, the vibration of fear, that's straight hell. And I can't do anything about that. I mean, the frequency of hell, that's got to be pretty tough. It's got to be pretty tough for those individuals. And I mean, let's face it. You can't help everyone. And to top it off, some people don't want to be helped. It's quite obvious. Some people just don't want to be helped. And that's fine. I'm all for not helping people. However, there are some people who do want help. And when I hear the words destiny swap, when I hear the words sacrificing earth angels for their success, I've come across star seeds that I can't find anymore. So, were they abducted? It's just what it is, because that's what they are known for. So, Can you is what it is? It's what it is when you know people who made their start as being alien abductee victims. This is what it is. They take care of their own. Anyway. A lot of weird things going on the planet. However, when I hear that they're harvesting light, and now you've got posts about what's going on with Disney and Britney Spears. We already told you last year. So you guys are behind, to be totally honest. We already told you what's going on with that. And on this channel, like a year ago, karma. And I understand that a lot of people, this is kind of hard to understand. That's because it's called ask and receive. That's why I have 5-star reviews and a YouTube channel that no one can understand. Simple enough. It's really not for certain people. However, certain people, they just kind of take what they want. And then they get karma, and it's what it is. I can't do anything about them manifesting karma for themselves, and now they're just now starting to realize that. But it's what it is. We didn't have an ulterior motive. They did. And their ulterior motive will be ending with the sunset. So, I can't do anything about that. Changing people's belief systems or converting them to believe in anything other than their own fucking path. Nothing else. Everyone came here to do something that no one else can do. Great. Are you doing that? It's a yes or no question. My job is to figure out who's been destiny swapping with you, shine the sun on their ass, and get them out of your way. Simple enough. If I can do it, anybody can. If you need help in that arena, it's still working itself out. That's the best part. That's the best part is, yesterday would have been the start. That's why I waited. I chilled all day. I waited until after midnight to come and do, a second reading. It's just what it is. I wanted to make sure, that I didn't talk about this until it was way too fucking late. It's just what I guess I did talk a little bit about it, but I didn't want to do an energy reading on it until it was just too late for them. Anyway, I can't do anything about that. When you have large groups of narcissists have been siphoning the Kundalini energy off of an Earth Angel, which is fucking sexual energy, but we're going to be polite and say Kundalini. That's just, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. That's raping God. And they wonder why they're getting karma. Reiki? God force energy. So you've got people that have been siphoning or doing weird fucking exercises in groups, harvesting energy with Sook's magic in groups against the divine. Oh God, I bet they don't want that secret coming out. And you've got fucking readers. This is what it is. And let me tell you. Do you see the giggle? It's what it is. Oh, natural disasters? It's what it is. Come on. Most people are going to be like, oh, that's so mean. He's laughing at natural disasters. No, I'm not, bitch. I'm laughing at bliss. I've had this problem over and over again. Pisces is done. We're all done. Everybody is done with this shit. People come to me with questions that revolve around another creator, another teacher. I will lead them to that teacher. But because they love me so much, they want me to teach them someone else's technique. And let me tell you how I put an end to that. I love using Christy Marie Sheldon. Just for the simple fact that Vishnu Lakani shows the respect for a channeler. He says, while Christy Marie Sheldon is teaching her class, she has angels bringing shit to her doorstep. The things that they talk about happen for these people. He says, I'm going to take the camera off of her while she teaches this master class, because as she's channeling, you're going to hear her giggle. It's just what it is. However, out of respect, We're going to take the camera off of her, remove any distractions, whatnot. So when you hear her giggling, get over yourself. That's bliss. Now I'm a little bit more direct. Vision Lucani's a little bit nicer about it, maybe a little arrogant, but it's like what it is. He's also the Amazon book god, the founder of Mind Valley, and not only was his book the #1 book on Amazon, it was the #1 spiritual book for keys to unlocking the extraordinary mind. High-level intuition, super psychics, people with a path under an umbrella of protection, fucking Mind Valley. So Pisces starting out, something divinely guided, something divinely manifested, something divinely developed. And people came and got fucking involved and threw monkey wrenches in it. Okay, great. I don't blame other people for my problems. That's why while they're playing the victim as a group of narcissists that got involved in something, Pisces, your energy affects people in ways they don't understand. Yes, we told them that and they didn't believe it. We're not responsible for what people believe, don't believe, or get themselves stuck in. Everybody's, oh, what's wrong with Britney Spears? Well, what was wrong with me a couple years ago? What was wrong with Pocahontas? Oh, it's all backfiring on Disney now? Good. I was arrested too. Do I give a shit what people believe? No. Do I care about them getting karma? Yes. Am I going to do anything about it? No. Am I going to sit back and witness them get their karma? Damn right I am. And focus on success. Pisces, the universe is moving these people out of your way. Well, fuck, that's got to sound pretty successful. If the universe is conspiring to get these people out of the way, is somebody going to have something to say about that? They best not. They didn't have anything to say about it then. They better not have anything to say about it now. Thank you for the 5-star reviews. That's what it is. They've got karma to worry about. They've got their health to worry about. They've got their families to worry about. They've got natural disasters to clean up. They've got entities to worry about. Did they activate their astral sight? No. They're going to have a hard time seeing their problems, aren't they? Oh, God, it's all going back on us? Yeah. But wait a minute, it was supposed to go on them. Yeah. But it didn't, and now it's coming back on us. Yep, and all involved. Congratulations. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, and ascended masters, the divine white light. I said it'd be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. You got to keep in mind, I knew this day was coming. That's what they've been getting Pisces prepared for. Because Pisces is always so willing to help. He's always he's such a people pleaser. Oh, he's always helping people. Yeah, that's what it is. I can't take their karma. They tried to attach their karma to a karma earth angel. Now their love, their light, their health, their wealth, their abundance is just kind of scattered about everywhere. And I'm afraid that's what it is. Do they need a karma energy clearing? Okay, great. Does that revolve around me? I sure hope not. It's simple enough because they can't resurrect an earth angel. The universe works in mysterious ways. Narcissists, when you need them, will run the fuck off and leave you. Me, I have to tell them no. I have to stand here, stand my ground and go, you know what? I would really like to help you, but because you showed no mercy to the earth angels, no mercy will be shown to you, and we have to witness that. And I know you don't care how we feel and you want to play the victim, but it's what it is. We had to build a shield so we don't feel your shit. We're still going to watch it. We're going to feel really, really bad for you. And we're going to do all of that stuff. But no mercy was shown to the earth angels. No mercy will be shown to you. But you're protected. Yes, I know. And they've toyed with that. And because they toyed with that, now they have to learn a karmic lesson. No matter how bad I want to help them, none of that shit. I have to sit here and watch their karma because they couldn't fucking listen the first time words were sent into their ears. People, ears that can hear, eyes that can see, if they chose to be blind and listening to nothing and still want to be mad. Go fucking, we're not responsible for how you feel. Be furious. Be fucking Captain Furious. Ah! Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason, and you've got too many readers out here now. They're stating the facts that we've been stating. They were bribing people, trying to cause chaos and calamity, to have the Earth Angels scattered all about so that they wouldn't know what was going on, and created multiple convoluted universes. Reader talking this morning about how Pisces cracked the code to multiple realities. You think? I'm trained in that. I'm very well aware. I've read the book Quantum Convoluted Universe. Simple enough. The when you watch the INFJ consciously unconscious human video with licensed MBTI counselor Scott Morgan, the first thing that he tells you about the INFJ is the harder the dynamic is to understand, the easier it is for us. Oh, but that's not fair. Fucking it ain't about being fair. It's about people coming and taking something that didn't belong to them. That this is a nuclear pew-pew. So they just come over and pick it up, don't know how to load it, don't know where to plug it in, just start banging it on the table and shit, licking it, doing all kinds of weird shit. And now it's energy that's affecting them in ways they don't understand. Great, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Cards in the upright? No. Cool, we'll flip it around. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about stop, no, and don't being 3 complete sentences. They didn't believe what was going to be happening because what they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. The problem with that is for them is they got other people involved. So now you have a group collaboration of mirrored karma, and it's just starting. Their cycle just starting. Simple enough. And what are they going to do? They're going to play the victim. Okay, great. What is my karma? Where they would have ran away from the empath has to say, no, I'm sorry. As bad as I would like to, there's no amount of money. There's all the bribes and shit's what it is. All the things that they did, they have to work through on their own because there's an Earth Angel out there somewhere that's not still supposed to be alive. One survived. Great, where are they? Oh, they don't want this truth getting out. Too late. Simple enough. Take your natural disasters and get the fuck in your 8-year karma cycle while we focus on success. Simple enough. Power on the situation. Oh yeah, they tried to unalive an Earth Angel? Really? Did they really? Oh my God, where? Where is this Earth Angel that they tried to sacrifice and celebrated the conspiracy to unalive an Earth Angel? That's not assassinating Charlie Kirk. That's premeditated celebrating early the sacrifice of an Earth Angel, a human, whatever. I hear they heard an Earth Angel. Is that true? That's what it is. Simple enough. On the power side of things, they tried to take the power away from somebody that was being divinely guided, that was getting divine manifestations, and they just, we're entitled. We're entitled to that person's divine blessings. We're just going to come in here. We're just going to take that. And now we're cursed. Now we've got shamanic bloodline curses. We've cursed ourselves and all involved. And we think we're victims. We think we're victims because that's what narcissists do. They got no gratitude. Simple enough. No gratitude. They don't meditate. They didn't use their intuition. They didn't listen to their higher wisdom. They wanted something else that someone else has, or they tried to stop someone from doing something new, or they fell for the divine setup, which was for them to get their karma. Simple enough. Simple enough. Yeah, families being flipped upside down. Look at that. They tried to unalive an earth angel in a family setting. A whole family tried to unalive an earth angel. Now that whole family, what they wanted for that earth angel is what they wanted for themselves. Oh my goodness. No gratitude there. Simple enough. Oh, but that's whole families. Yeah, doing witchcraft and all kinds of weird shit. Sorry, I can't do anything about that. But nobody listened. Nobody listened. It's his fault. No. We've been talking about it being your fault for a year now. It's fucking not coming back on anyone but you. On the karma side of things. Yeah, we'll be nurturing, distancing ourselves from that karma situation. Simple enough, right? Now you've got multiple readers. Pisces, the things you predicted are now coming true. Well, yeah, that's kind of what happens when you make a fucking prediction. How many times have you heard me say on this channel, you don't want my predictions to come true? I don't say anything unless I'm trying to fucking stop you. And then they do it anyway. They do exactly what you're trying to stop them to do. Fuck you, let them. Swear, they wanted to weaponize love? Cool, you let them. Love's intent to help or heal the planet? Okay, cool. Those kinds of people aren't a benefit to the planet. As sad as that is to say. That's not my fault. That's God taking care of that situation. Simple enough. They're not masters. That's what it is. Karmics getting involved with a tradition, not being masters of their craft, and nurturing that shit. Nurturing getting their karma. People who were not masters, upright nurtured, getting karma. They nurtured racking up their karma. Congratulations. Fuck yeah, they didn't attune to the frequency. They're taking things that did not belong, that has... When you open a spiritual business, that involves spirits. Pisces, the angels are protecting you and whipping their ass. You think they attacked an angelic Reiki master? Oh God, this is paranormal. We've never seen anything like this before. I don't know why. It's 2,500 years old from Japan. Well, we don't know anything about Japanese. Then why the fuck would you play with somebody else's stuff? Why would you play with someone else's spiritual business without asking first, without saying anything, trying to unalive that individual? Oh, no. Oh, my God. We will be focusing on everything but you. Emotional side of things. Yeah, like in spirit. Spiritual businesses come with spirits. This is the spirit invocation card. These people have been conjuring entities. Okay, cool. You don't think the angelic Reiki master uses angels to heal themselves and others for protection? Oh, God, the angels are protecting Pisces. You think it's an angelic Reiki master that uses angels for protection? There's a class for that. Oh, but we didn't take the class. That means they have no class. Fucking women who can't teach you anything. Playing with something they have no clue about. Getting wrapped up. Angels love witches. Simple enough. Simple enough. You got readers talking about them getting a taste of Kundalini energy, and they're feral animals. Unconditional love's intent to help or heal. Imagine that. What is the problem with this situation? Reiki can only be used for positive healing purposes. Nothing these individuals would, if they would siphon energy off of an earth angel, they're not going to do anything positive or healing for themselves or anyone else. They were trying to steal divine energy. So who are they stealing from? The divine. Now they're suffering divine consequences through divine justice, under divine judgment. Fucking dark hearts. Upside down women with dark hearts. That's what it is. She needed the money. She needed the money. Come on, Vinny. We got to help her with the money. You've got multiple, and now you've got them calling that situation out. They went around bribing readers because they needed the money. And they're telling, hey, look, I built my business on God, my connection to God. And they came to me and I told them, hell no. So you dumb bitches that fell for it, here's my card, higher consciousness. You know, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And you've got readers now talking about Pisces gets their downloads straight from the sun. Great, where is that solar earth angel pulling their downloads directly from the light? I know how I got my connection. That's what it is. I was talking to somebody today. Yeah, my wife is this. She's a psychic. She's a medium. Great. Where does she train at? Where did she get her training? Oh, well, you know, she's natural. Okay, well, you know, let me go check that. Let me go naturally just go check that out. Fucking sucker born every minute. And I don't accuse anyone of anything. Yes, there are some natural individuals with amazing abilities out there. But there's also a lot of individuals that as soon as the real thing comes on the scene, oh, they feel a certain way. And then the fucking fight is on. And who ends up? Mahatma Gandhi. First they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Then they fight you. Then they fucking compete with you. And then you win. You're not worried about these people. That's what it is. Right? You've got an angelic Reiki master out there, or an earth angel, or whatever these girls are talking about, that people tried to attack for their business, tried to make money off of them, tried to harvest their faith. That's where it gets, that's what it is. Now, I'm sure they don't want that. That's affecting someone's sex life by siphoning sexual energy off of them through sex magic. Because it's probably easier than fucking human trafficking, however that's what it is. You got too many readers talking about how molestation is siphoning energy. Simple enough. Right? And you're not going to have a reader in my presence, true or not, say the word Freemason, community under judgment, look for flashing lights and paranormal shit happening, conjured up entities, serving one of these entities that they have conjured, and a child being involved. Okay, well, cool. Are you talking about the Freemasons down the road next door to the Boy Scouts of America? Shit came out in the cards again today. And they want to do everything they can to silence it. Because these are the kind of people that hire Jimmy Kimmel. These are the kind of people that hire. Oh God, I've lost my job. I made a Charlie Kirk joke at work. They fired me. Well, yeah, you don't do that shit. But how many of your bosses have been celebrating early the possibility of a healer going out because they just don't like healing? They don't like intuition. They don't like intuitive healing. They don't like that shit. Right? They want to silence that individual. Okay, what are they going to try to pull a Charlie Kirk? Is that what they're lining things up for? That's what it is, because I'm going to give them a Captain Kirk as a starseed. You got Tyler Robinson assassinated Charlie Kirk. Okay, great. We've been talking for over a year about Tyler, Texas, having community problems over an intuitive healing. That's what it is. Are we going to make jokes about the body in the pond they found here? We've had that energy in the cards for how long? People were worried about Pisces uncovering what? Their body in a pond? They left her backpack there. That's what it is. You get a reader talking about the Earth Angel's energy's got pedos and swingers around it. What are you talking about? The swingers club down here in Mineola that they shut down for giving kids the jagged little pills so they'd be relaxed dancing for them? Shit made nationwide news. I'm not telling you anything new. Did that close? How long was it open? How many people fucking are still running around worried about old Pisces intuitive healing business? So they were attacking our chakras, huh? Do they not understand that whatever energy was siphoned out of my chakras, I can call back and return to them their intentions through those psychic cords? Do they not realize that? Do they not, through morphic resonance, through the quantum field, through my sleep, my dream state, God, who knows? Energy can't be destroyed, only transferred. Cool, what's being transferred back to them? Right? They're trying to destroy things that's being transferred. That's what it is. And you would have to know what the magicians did to know the magician's trick. Do I hold a grudge? No. Does Irene Bedford? Does Britney Spears? That's what it is. We can't figure out what's going on with Britney. I've made videos like that. You got fucking Lee in the UK. His whole channel is about him being tormented by demons. At least he's smart enough to still be creating with a connection to the creator consciousness. So the only thing that's keeping him going, even if he's on my Facebook with the bottoms of his feet up in the air. Reiki Master, you see the bottoms of my palms. Lee, you see the bottoms of his feet on my Facebook. And that was kind of my concern. Do all Reiki Masters have this difficult a time of trying to start a business with people from the fucking past, unhealed, worried about your intuition, worried about you calling them out for their pipe in the closet? What did that lead to? Exposing them? Freemason pipes around your kids, I guess. Who knows? Oh, and you can't say anything about that. Oh, no, we have to silence that individual. Okay, great. How'd that work out? How'd that work out for the people that lost their jobs over Charlie Kirk? Go ask Jimmy Kimmel. How well did that work out for him? Oh, we don't want that truth coming out. Maybe Jimmy Kimmel will want to start his own show and talk about it. Remove that negative energy. Simple enough. I've already said it. Oh, they shut down all of the federal jobs and the Fed news because they wanted to shut down libraries and museums and anything that could possibly keep you connected to your past, or to cover up the lies that they told with the things that they put in the libraries and the museums, controlling the narrative, because now people are waking up and they're tapping into the Akashic records, and they're seeing things that, this isn't true, you've been teaching this isn't true. Or they're saying this would be, who knows? Who knows what these people that you have allowed to take the power away from you are doing in a fucking matrix or a simulated reality. I just made the comment earlier today that you've got individuals who profit off of your problems. You can't afford any more problems. They keep laying them on you thicker to work you harder while they print the fake money. They just print that shit as much as they want and raise the price on your problems. Fucking with no compassion. Simple enough. Right? And because you think you're free, you go along with it. Freedom isn't free. We had to fight for that shit. What, a banker's war? You had to fight for them to play. That's what it is. Truths are coming out. I just heard it said earlier that religion is a belief, not a law. I fully agree. The laws of the universe aren't a religion or a 3D law. That's spiritual law. Change your consciousness now. That's what it is. Religion's a belief. It's not a law. I agree with that. However, prophecy is prophecy, and fate is fate, and destiny is destiny. no love, I can understand. Right? If people have been siphoning Earth Angel energy, and now we have woke up to that fact and cut them off, I bet they don't have any love. They're full of hate. They hate the fact they got caught. They hate the fact that someone's speaking up about it. They hate the fact that there's an Earth Angel still alive out there. They're not making jokes that the person's gone. They tried to take the person out, and now they're joking about him still being alive to make it make sense. For money. Simple enough. Got no love, but they got that money from the past, didn't they? It's just what it is. Women are upside down about this shit. I bet they are. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about them choosing money in the upright in the past, and now they got no love and they're upside down. Imagine that. Fucking success. That's success in the making. You can keep in mind, every time I hear a reader say anything about karmic family members, they make a very, very good point. If the Earth Angels were the problem, why do our lives get better the moment they're out of them? Vibration, frequency, and energy. If you've got people around you that are in fear all the time, you're in hell with them. Vibration and fear, that's hell. Simple enough. Spiritual warfare times 1,000. It's just starting. They embarked on spiritual warfare with an Earth Angel in a group, gaggle, hive, herd. Right. Now, all of the energy that they sent to that Earth Angel is going back to them in groups, gaggles, hives, and herds. Not spiritually protected individuals that were saying, stop, no, don't, please, stop, no, don't. Yeah, no, it's not going, that's what it was sent to. It's not going back to that. It's going back to, oh God, please stop, no! Walking Dead, baby. Simple. They don't have spiritual protection, and what they put out, they're not going to be able to handle going back on them. Prove me wrong. Pisces, you're going to have to witness their karma. Okay, great. So when I hear a reader say that, what do you expect to see? How are you going to witness spiritual warfare times the God's wrath going back on these people? What do you think God's wrath looks like going back on these people? You think it looks like Burning Man? No. That was man-made disaster. Burning Man, that was a man-made disaster. The earthquakes and shit, man-made disasters. No. What does God's wrath look like? What the fuck can God do versus a man-made disaster? Truth be told. Do I need any more cards? No, that's what it is. Truth be told, their cycle is just starting. What they put out that went back was warnings. Now their cycle is starting in groups, gaggles, hives, and herds. Not groups, gaggles, hives, and herds attacking one person. The energy that they put out going back on groups, gaggles, hives, and herds. Simple enough. And I want to be wrong, so don't quote me. Hope I'm wrong. Get on your knees and pray. Pray that I'm wrong. Simple enough. However, what is the problem? I said this last year. What are readers saying today? The same thing I said last year. I saw it before it was going to happen, and I told them what happened. They didn't believe it. What did they do? Exactly what they needed to make it happen. Fucking simple enough. That's what it is. It's simple. This is as easy as you can fucking put it. You tell them, don't do that, because this is going to happen. And then they keep doing what you ask them. You ask them not to, so they keep doing. And then you ask them not to, so they keep doing. Okay, great. Now, I ain't got nothing to say. Right? Because now they're going to be doing this and fucking doing. What they were doing is going back on them. Right? We were saying stop, but they were doing, throwing rocks and hiding hands. We were saying stop, they were doing. We were saying stop, they were doing. Now everything that they were doing is going back on them, and they're going to play the victim. Stop! Oh no, look what he's doing to us! Oh no! Prove me wrong. That's the narcissist's last trick. Oh look, he's doing witchcraft on us. No. What you put out goes back on you. But we got all these people involved. Yep, I bet they're mad at you. But they didn't know what they were getting into. We told you. How could they not know what they were getting into? We told you. Yeah, but we didn't believe you. Yeah, you didn't believe. Now you're being made to be a believer now. Oh, we don't believe in any of that stuff. Cool. Fucking, we don't believe you're just laying there either. I can't believe that shit. Oh, there, look at this whole fucking... They look like the stiff-legged goats that just run around. Oh, look at me, I'm a goat. Simple enough. Right, this ain't Charlie Kirk. This is mass exodus. Namaste.